Hey, what's going down, people? We're at T-Bar and Funky tonight. I hope you enjoyed those music videos just prior to the break. A new one from Neighbour and Spilt Milk, Get With Us, as well as Armin van Helden and Touch Your Toes. This is our interview piece. We're going to be catching up with New Zealand producer Bulletproof very soon. But I've come across Mr. Fantastic from The Watchmen. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm good.
Oh no, what's his name? Dr. Manhattan. That's who you remind me of.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, I think.
Yeah, I think you're the formal Dr. Manhattan with your little waistcoat tonight.
Yeah, you know, gotta keep it sharp. Don't want to look strange or anything.
Do you get hot when you're raving in this outfit?
Maybe a little bit, a bit sweaty, but that's normal, I think.
Man, it's all good. Well, you're definitely protected for when you're with your girlfriend later on, you know? It's like, yeah, you're well prepared.
Gonna get through here.
All right, we're caught up with Mr. Manhattan. Let's catch up with Bulletproof right about now. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm sitting here with Bulletproof, a New Zealand-based and born? New Zealand born?
Born in Matamata.
Drum and bass and a dubstep, a producer, a DJ, pretty versatile man himself. Jay, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Awesome, man. So I read in your bio that you you found drum and bass in sort of the mid-90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Did it find you, or did you find it?
It was introduced to me, yeah, by Pylon and James Riddle, who's a drum and bass DJ in Auckland, and that was when we were all living in Christchurch. Sure. And yeah, I was just introduced to rave tapes like World Dance and One Nation and things like that, and I was just like hooked straight away. So I was sort of involved in the grunge scene at that stage, and I hadn't actually experienced that kind of energy when I went to my first rave. It was just like, this is awesome.
Based on the fact that you're bulletproof, do you have a favourite superhero?
Have to be Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk,
yeah.
The Green Man.
Yeah, the Green Man.
Have you ever tried the producing or DJing with the undies out on top of the jeans?
I haven't, but I might try that, man.
Well, you never know. Imagine if new material started coming out. You know what I mean? Like a new inspiration.
I'll have to dig into my sock drawer and sort of grab.
So you've just dropped your album soundtrack to Forever. Who have you been working on that with, and how did it all come to fruition?
I've got on the album, I've got Bo Runga, Isaac Sealy and Deep Mahal, PNC, David Dallas, Rugged Techniques, Stamina MC, who's DJ Markey and Shy FX's MC.
Cool.
And yeah, like a whole bunch of other people, Truth and Optimus Grime, of course.
Tiki Tane,
of course. And yeah, the whole idea just came about. I was touring the States in 2007. I was playing in Atlanta, and I was introduced to dubstep. And from that moment on, I was kind of hooked. I was like, oh, you can actually make slower music that sounds like drum and bass, employs the same techniques as drum and bass, but has a completely different vibe on the dance floor.
Sure.
I was hooked straight away, so I came home and started work on it. And later that year, in 2008, I put out an album called Dark Times, Desperate Measures, and it was a 60-40 split between dubstep and drum and bass. And I was really impressed at how the dubstep side of stuff was picked up a lot more than the drum and bass stuff, which was a surprise. And after that, I was kind of like, well, you know, I actually enjoyed making it just as much as drum and bass. So dubstep allowed me to actually, you know, be a musician as well as an engineer, because I've been renowned for making a certain sound of drum and bass for 10 years, and it was cool to be able to break those chains and get out of that pigeonhole.
Sure. Regarding your releases, I actually read in your bio that you are the most prevalent New Zealand musician when it comes to 12-inch vinyl releases. Is that true?
Yeah, I think I've had just about around 90 worldwide 12-inches released now, which is, yeah.
And you sign local as well as international talent on Cyanide?
Yep, absolutely. Got to look after the homeboys.
What's the website for that, so if people want to check it out?
It's myspace.com/cyanide recordings.
Oh, there you go, check it out. Now, you've also got a side project that's happening, Tokyo Street Gang, your recent video release of Spellbound.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the Tokyo Street Gang project.
Well,
and
that's kind of a carry-on. Like, I sort of, halfway through making the dubstep album, I was like, you know what, I can actually make music. I'm not just a woman engineer or producer. I can actually go and like play instruments that I used to play in high school and just sort of rock out. And I made Spellbound, and then I met Benny Shanks, who's my co-producer, and we went in on a few other tunes, and we're sort of like 5 tracks into an EP now. So it's been a pretty cool little progression. And Teo from Spectrum is a like really massive UK dance band who travelled all around like supporting like Groove Armada and like through Europe, and he's come on board as our bass player, so we're really lucky.
Oh man, congratulations.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
That's awesome. So besides obviously your Bulletproof project and your recent album dropping and the Tokyo Street Gang, where do you see yourself in the next few years? Where are things going to take you?
I just started, once the album came out, literally the day the album was released, I went back to producing drum and bass again. So I've been working on a few 12 inches. I've got stuff with Concord Dawn, like 4 tracks on his new album. And yeah, the Tokyo Street Gang thing, we're gonna like sort of work on a live show for that, and you know, try and get it ready by New Year's. And I guess in the next couple of years, just make some more albums and pump it out. I've got tours coming up. Got to go up to Japan. Got to go over to the States and back to Europe. And just.
I like how you said got to.
Yeah.
Like, oh, got to go to Japan. Got to go to the States. You know, just.
It's a chore, man. It sucks touring, you know.
Well, we're going to keep it tight and polite today, but I'll tell you what's going to make it even better for the people at home, which is you. Got 3 copies of the Bulletproof album here, Soundtrack to Forever, to give away. So if you guys would like to potentially win yourselves a copy of this, why don't you email me, Karn@JuiceTV.com, and let me know a couple of the New Zealand artists that feature on Bulletproof's most recent album, the one in my hand, Soundtrack to Forever. Put the Bulletproof in the subject line and you could potentially be walking away with this. Just send me an email. Could be yours, brand new album.
Boom.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, thank you very much.
Cheers for having me, bro.
All the best for the future and all your projects and stuff. I'm sure we're going to see more of you, and
yep, definitely
keep them coming.
And if you want to check out what the album's all about, get down to Coherent this Friday night, and that's the album release party, Coherent, and it's going to be mad. Apparently it's nearly sold out, so
perfect.
Looking forward to it.
There you go, guys. I'll catch you soon.